Hello and welcome to another version of 4RMP Meal Prep. Today I was sitting here after eating dinner and said, oh, I have a sweet tooth. So what can I cook? So I thought about something really fast and easy because I love peach cobbler. Also, I'm from the country and I love homemade fried pies. But I didn't want to make the dough. So I'm going to do an easy fried peach pie recipe that you can use that takes about 10 minutes and you will enjoy. First, I'm going to start with a bag of just frozen peaches that I got out of the freezer. This is about a 2-pound bag and I cut it in half. And I put about a half a pound or half a package in a pan. I'm going to put about a fourth of a cup of ground nutmeg in here as well. I'm going to cut my fire on high to start out. I'm going to put about a fourth of a cup of ground cinnamon in as well. It's almost if you're making a peach cobbler on top of the stove. A fourth of a cup of ground cinnamon, and I'm going to put about a half of a cup of real good sugar, white sugar. That's going to give you some sweetness. Then I'm going to take about, a tablespoon and a half of butter. I'm going to put it in there and just let it all melt. Okay. Now that I got that going, I'm just going to let it cook for a while. And as I hear the bubbles coming, I'll come back and stir it. But the water that's in the peaches, because it's frozen, and the butter and the sugar is going to make a good syrupy juice. So when it's time to put my peaches in the dough, it's going to be really good. So I'm going to let that cook for about 5 minutes just to get the peaches melted, the butter melted, the sugar dissolved, and then I'm going to stir. Right here, I have about a cup of oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, about a half a cup in a small skillet, and I'm going to start that in just a minute. Now we're going to move over to the quick and easy part of the pie. Over here, as you can see, I've already started with a rolling pin, and as you know, I love gadgets. So this is just my little gadget. Back in the day when you had made pies, you would roll the dough out and use your fingers to knead the dough and all that. Today we're just going to use some plain old biscuits. Quick and easy, as I said. So I have the small can of biscuit. And I'm going to open that can of biscuit as I do. And there you go. Any type of biscuit. Homemade biscuits, biscuits with the butter, or whatever you're going to use. And I have some flour. So I'm going to take my flour, about a tablespoon, and put it on. And I'm going to go from here. I'm just going to take one biscuit at a time. And I'm just going to lay it out. Lay it out. I'm going to take my rolling pin, and I'm just going to roll my biscuit open. I'm going to roll. Now, you can roll it as big as you want or small. With this pie, pie maker, it's not going to be that big. So if I were doing it by hand, I would make them a lot bigger. So I'm just going to turn it around because I want a good circle, and I'm going to roll. Now, here I already have some peaches with the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the butter, all ready to go. So this right here is eventually going to turn into this. So right now I hear my peaches over here getting ready. So I'm going to turn my fire down, and I want to turn the fire on my oil, all the way on high. I'm going to just cut the fire down and let those simmer. All right. Now that I have my biscuit rolled out, I'm going to take, let me get my glass. I'm going to take a good helping of my mixture. Now I'm going to take my biscuit and just lay it on my pie maker, just like this. And I'm going to take about a tablespoon of my peaches and lay it there, along with a little of the juice, because I love juice. Then I'm just going to fold it over, mash it down. That takes away from you having to use your fingers. Mash it down, and there you go. As you can see, it's ready to go. You have a little dough left though, that's okay. There goes one ready to go. Now, as you look, I also have my air fryer. Now, for those of you that are being really healthy, go to the air fryer. This was an investment I bought about 2 weeks ago for a client that wanted something air fried, and I love it. Today I did air fried zucchini. I've done air fried chicken. I did bacon this morning, so it can be used for anything. So I'm just going to cut my air fryer on, And I'm going to go ahead and just have a picture of a pie and push the pie, but I'm going to turn the temperature down to about 275. Most air fryers, when they come on, they go to about 370. So I'm going to turn mine down because I don't want my biscuit to cook too fast. So I'm just going to take this pie that I have, and I'm going to lay it in the basket of the air fryer. And you can lay more than one. I'm just going to do one today. I'm going to put it in the air fryer and let it begin. Now I'm going to roll out another biscuit. I'm just going to roll, and that's what the flour helps the biscuit from sticking to your rolling pin. But I'm sure you already know that if you cooked around grandma or mom, they kept flour, they throw some over their shoulder. But we're just going to roll our biscuit out just like this. Now oil should be just about heated up. So we're going to take some of our filling and just take our filling and put it in here. Now, back in the old days, and I keep forgetting about this little thing right here, I would just put my filling in there, and I'll show you that. You could just put your filling in there and take the same thing, and I would just take it just like this, and I would get a fork, and I would just do like grandma, go around. Bam, 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 bam. That's how we did it in the old days. It works perfectly too. Sometimes they like to fold it over. You can do that as well. Bam, bam, bam. And then you can go back over again with the fork if you like. Just making a cute little design. But with technology today, you know, they make everything easier. You still have that cute little folded pie. So I'm going to set it to the side as I get another biscuit. So my oil is just about ready because I see bubbles. I'm going to roll one more biscuit really quick. And I need to put some more flour on my rolling pin, on my biscuit area. Let's move that out of there. So I'm just going to roll, go around in a circle. And these are the bigger biscuits. You can use the smaller biscuits because I do have a smaller pie maker. I'm just going to roll and roll and roll. Then I'm going to take that and see, does it fit inside of my pie maker, which I need to roll it out just a little bit more because it's kind of oval instead of round. So I'm just going to put a little extra work in it, roll it around, and there we go. So I'm going to take that and put it right here. So there we go. Once again, I'm going to take about a tablespoon of my peaches and my grape juice, put it right in there, and I'm just going to flip it over, and there you go. Mash it out, and there you go. So once that's done, I'm going to come around to the skillet. I'm going to transfer these over into my hot oil, just like that. And they're going to fry about 2 minutes on each side. And I'm going to cut the fire down just a little. While that's cooking, I'm going to continue to stir my peach mixture. Just cooking down, as you can see. What's that? Cinnamon and nutmeg. Get it all mixed up, all hot. Now, I usually let this sit once I finish where I get my crust, because usually I use homemade crust. But today, I wasn't in a homemade mood, so we went to the biscuit. So I'm going to let that finish cooking, and I'm going to get my spatula somewhere here. I'm going to find the spatula somewhere, right here. And I'm just going to gently flip them over. And look how pretty that is. That goes the first one. And I'm going to gently flip the other one. And there you go. They're frying up so beautifully. You want to cut the fire down because those are biscuits and they will burn real fast. So after you get the oil hot, cut it down, maybe to about medium. Turn them over about 2 minutes on each side, and there you go. Then I'm going to get some paper towel, put it in here. Remember, this is oil, so you want to line something so you can put your pies in there to drain your oil. So we're going to turn and look at our pie in the air fryer, and it's coming along beautifully. Only difference in the air fryer, it takes a little longer. But I could have cut the fire up or the temperature up, but I don't want it to burn. I want the biscuit to cook all the way through. So looking at these, they're just about ready. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my fire off there. I'm going to take my spatula. I'm going to take these out and lay them here. They are beautiful. Take it out and lay it there, and there you go. So these are from the skillet, which I use oil, same thing, and I have one that is in the fryer. Now, I have some that I made earlier, and this is how it will look coming out of the air fryer. So, as you can tell, you can kind of tell the difference. I fried this one on the skillet on the oven. This is an air fryer. When I had the fire up to about, the temperature about 325, but I cut it down to about 275, 285, and it browned it a little bit better in the air fryer. Now, you're looking at healthy versus non-healthy. It's oil, so think about it. I like both of them, but I'm a fried type of person, so I went with the fried. Now, if you want to spruce it up, take some powdered sugar, dash some powdered sugar on there, and there you go. So if you're looking for something sweet and simple, easy, you have all the ingredients. You don't have to use peaches, you can use apples, you can use whatever you have that's sweet. Put it in there, fry it up. You have a good, quick fried dessert that you can eat right away, and you're satisfied. Look for more recipes on 4RMP on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. And remember, if you cook any of these meals, hey, send me a picture, send me a video, let me know how it tasted, what you did different. I look forward to seeing you next time. Let's see how this tastes. Great, great. See you next time, Chef Reese, 4RMP.